Good morning, kids. Today we're checking out a brand new video from Dead Meat, a kill count of the Mortal Kombat game from 2011. Let's hop in and see how many fighters ended up on the list. There we go. Not too bad.
Welcome to the kill
What the
count,
James?
where we tally up
Why don't you have a shirt on, man? No, I get it. Mortal Kombat shirtless.
victims
Go
and
on.
all our favorite horror and Mortal Kombat media because I like it. That's
Why
why
is your
today,
chest
for our
hairless?
very first video game kill
That's
count,
so
I'm looking at,
strange.
well, Mortal Kombat, released in 2011 and also known as Mortal Kombat 9. Don't worry, I'll explain everything. This show has already covered the 3 live-action adaptations of Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
and if
yeah,
you
those
watch those
terrible
episodes,
movies.
You know I'm a lifelong fan of this ultra-violent video game series. The first 3 games, including Ultimate 3 and MK Trilogy, were mainstays of my childhood. Thus why they get special kill count privileges, despite not being
Alright.
horror. Though I still maintain they're neighbors to the genre. I mean, this one has Freddy Krueger as a DLC character. With the strikes going on, I figured I could take a wild swing and try covering the game series, because these aren't merely
should be
simple
okay.
fighting games. The Mortal Kombat storyline is a long, convoluted, hot mess of a good time, featuring an
it's
absurd amount
complicated.
of characters who are all mostly able to stand out, for one reason or another. Technically,
yeah.
the story has been unbroken since Midway released the first game 30 years ago in 1992.
30
Of
years,
course, back
god
then,
dang.
the plot was relayed in big chunks of text on screen. You'd learn more if you managed to beat the game, no easy feat that, but to really get a grasp on the lore back then, you'd have to turn to the official comics.
comic
Even when
book.
the franchise
Nice.
got to the 3D era, with the trilogy I never played of Deadly Alliance, Deception, and Armageddon, the stories were still confined to text,
Oh,
although
okay.
at least at that point they had overly dramatic narration.
Once again, the threat to Earthrealm has been vanquished. The Deadly Alliance is no more.
I imagine
that
most
is
players
deep.
skipped all these words
And I mean
got
that
straight to the
voice.
button mashing. If the text screen delivery style wasn't bad enough already, MK's story is also confusing and sometimes contradictory. I already mentioned the assload of characters. Their alliances
Isn't
are
it just that they want to take over Earth and use it as a new home for the ultimate arena of fighting or something?
constantly shuffling as they fight and are killed and get brought back to life. That kind of impermanence usually turns me off and is one of my gripes with superhero stuff, but it works for me in Mortal Kombat because it's so ridiculous. And for the most part, the games know they're ridiculous. This is a series that has always been violent to the point of absurdity. Clearly, there's a sense of humor
Truly.
here, even in the infamously bloody fatalities. The games quickly introduced more comical finishing moves like babalities and all those silly friendships.
Friendship.
Mortal Kombat 9 introduces its own new game mechanic
Oh, that's
called the
funny.
X-Ray, a hilariously over-the-top combination attack. These attacks are like something Art the Clown would do, and they don't even finish the
damn.
fight every time. You can come back and win from this. More importantly though,
We can
MK9
barely
serves
see
as
it.
a soft reboot of the story, which is why it was released simply as Mortal Kombat. It does it in a genius way, technically continuing the story, kind of like the 2009 J.J. Abrams Star Trek film. The beginning of the game sends us
Oh.
back through time, and you play through
Okay,
a slightly
not
altered
bad.
version of the original trilogy. This time, instead of text dumps though, you get 2 full hours of cutscenes, complete with voice acting and, well, way too booby of female characters. Seriously,
Nice.
every single one of them is just jiggling up and down the screen. In those fucking outfits too. Sonya Blade is supposed to be a special forces soldier, not a stripper cop. Regardless, the important thing is that the story is no longer
Hey, doesn't matter to
confined
me,
to
bro.
any screens and wikis. With Mortal Kombat 9, everyone gets to experience the plot in a modern cinematic rendition, but at the same time, with a few significant changes to keep the longtime fans surprised. In this kill count, I'll mostly be sticking to the story. I'm not a professional gamer who can speak to fighting mechanics or how balanced things are, and to be frank, I don't really care about that stuff.
Yeah, don't
I
worry
ain't playing
about-
MK competitively. I'm playing it to watch a stupid, silly story with a ton of cool characters who are gonna rip each other's bodies apart. When it comes to that criteria, MK9 is hella satisfying, and I hope that after this video, some of you can see the fun in the franchise too. In a
Oh, yeah,
series
no, it is
best
a really
known for
fun
its
game.
ultra-violent kills, how many will there be among the combatants? Combatants with a K. Everything's spelled with a K in Mortal Kombat. Let's find out and get to
Why
them.
is it spelled with a K?
The game begins
Oh, well.
with a little birdie. Oh, that's now. Oh my god, everyone is dead! This This is the fallout of a scene shown in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, the 7th game in the series that I've never played at all. If you're wondering why this game, MK9, picks up after the 7th one, it's because the 8th was Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, but that game's storyline takes place in a sort of standalone timeline, unconnected to the story told throughout the other games.
That's not really
tapestry
connected.
of carnage with a K gives us 33 dead characters, all strewn about like the pyramid of artists. Scorpion can no longer get over here. Baraka's had a catastrophe. Johnny Cage has lost his cool guy glasses, and Sonya Blade has lost her cool gal legs. Shiva's been stuck with a green energy arrow from Nightwolf, staying true to the events of Armageddon, and Kung Lao's been hugged a bit too hard by Shinnok. The only two still living combatants are Raiden and his elder ass kicker Shao Kahn. As he tosses Raiden like an elder baby, his amulet falls and shatters on the ground. Shao Kahn says it's hammer time, and Raiden knows his goose is cooked. He decides to use his shattered amulet as a payphone to the past, but he's only got enough change to say one thing.
He must win.
With that, he gets Shao Kahn'd. And though we don't see it happen, I'm still counting him as dead. Now we're soaring and flying through Raiden's memories. There's not a game in MK's past that we can't reach. Oh, but maybe just keep flying past Special Forces. No thank you. Instead, we're going all the way back to the first game, where Shang Tsung has gathered combatants for a tournament on his Mystery Island. Raiden gets the message from his future self in the form of his present amulet cracking.
It is nothing, Liu Kang.
Yeah, okay, bullshit.
Yeah,
Raiden is voiced by Richard Epcar, who's no stranger to fighting games, having voiced fighters in DOA, Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, and Tekken 7, as well as the Joker in Injustice, another NetherRealm series that spun off from MKVDCU. Epcar also voiced Raiden in that game, as well as in MKX and MK11, and his is probably my favorite depiction of Raiden across all Mortal Kombat media. Sadly, it doesn't look like he'll be returning for MK1. Shang Tsung gives his usual Shang spiel. He's here on behalf of Shao Kahn, Scary Skull Mask guy, who's the ruler of Outworld, which he wants to merge with Earthrealm, which is, you know, Earth. The only legal way to do that, according to the laws of the Elder Gods, is to win 10 Mortal Kombat tournaments in a row. Outworld's already won 9, so if Earthrealm loses this one, it's about to be hammer time all the time, from London to the Bay.
Ultimate hammer time.
Earthrealm's fighters include the guy who worships Raiden, Liu Kang, a Shaolin monk. There's also Special Forces agent Sonya Blade, who's definitely not on a deep cover mission, since she's walking around with her things be thangin'. That attracts Johnny Cage, famous actor.
Massive Strike, Citizen Cage, Ninja Mime.
Don't knock Ninja Mime. You see later
Cage?
they had a pervasive marketing campaign. Wonder if any of those
Ninja Mime everywhere.
Cage doesn't really know what's going on here, but Shang Tsung...
hold on. How do you actually do Ninja Mime? Is it a mime that became a ninja, or a ninja that's undercover as a mime? That's a question that needs to be answered.
Chooses him as the first combatant. So, who's he gonna face?
Reptile.
Of fucking course, Outworld's resident jobber. Reptile, real name Syzoth, is a Saurian, a descendant species of Earthrealm dinosaurs who went to live in another realm, which Outworld eventually conquered. Reptile serves his new rulers loyally, but in practice, dude's always the first fight and always loses. It's kinda sad, especially since it was such a pain in the ass trying to fight him in the first game. It had to be your 6th pit trip with a Blimp Moon Shadow combined with no blocking and a double flawless victory with a non-stage fatality. That sounds like a joke, but no, that is the actual process you needed to do to fight him.
That's complicated as hell.
Cage puts the lizard man down, as well as Baraka, another one of Outworld's low carders. He's a Tarkaden, who are sharp toothy boys, and he looked ridiculous in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Shang Tsung tells Johnny to kill Baraka, but despite the peer pressure, Cage refuses.
Very well. The tournament will resume at dawn.
What? You can just say no? I guess it makes sense in Attorney, where the contestants enter to plight applause.
Oh, hold on, folks. We'll be right back. And we're back. Oh, wait, there we go.
Cage makes friends with Raiden and Liu, then sets out to pester Sonya.
I specialize in rescuing damsels in distress.
She tells the greasy D-bag to fuck off, and we have to use our greasy D-pad to fight her, which is, you know, kind of messed up. Then frickin' Kano arrives, and the nasty Ozzy hits Cage with an impromptu pit fatality. Johnny survives and fights him off.
Throw that on your Barbie. Shrimp.
This Barbie Shrimp is head of the Black Dragon Crime Syndicate, and he's been selling weapons to Outworld. That's pretty much all Kano does.
You probably could have gotten a better one-liner saying, something like, throw that shrimp on a Barbie. Well, I don't know.
Love him in this house. Great voice performance by Michael McConaughey, who would reprise the role in MKX. After he defeats Kano,
cool.
Sonya instantly forgives Cage as the slightly less despicable man in her life. Sonya searches for Jax, her commanding officer who's held prisoner somewhere on this island. She passes the Out Body Worlds exhibit, giving us 2 more to add to the count, then finds Jax stuck behind bars. Before she can help him, Shang Tsung shows up, flanked by guards in yin-yang kitsune masks. They look just like they did in the first game, standing in front of all those polite spectators. Raiden appears and blinds all those
They got good
mofos,
masks,
allowing
I'll
Sonya
give them
to
that.
free Jax with her energy bracelets. They're able to get to a waterfall evac area, worthy of a Jurassic Park film. Unfortunately,
perfect.
someone doesn't endorse the park, and the chopper gets
Oh,
fireballed out of the
shit.
sky. Not sure how many people were in there, so I can only count 1 for the pilot. I'll call
Damn.
him Steve to humanize him. Bye, Steve.
Oh, no, Steve.
That stinger came from Shang Tsung, who laughs at Sonya and parades his gang past her. Kano, Katana, and Jade, the latter 2 Adanians. More on them later. Cage and Raiden find the stranded Special Forces units, and the Lightning God heals Jax with lightning?
That's amazing.
No, that's bullshit. Raiden tells everyone about the visions he's had from the future.
50-50
Shao Kahn
bullshit.
conquering Earthrealm and everyone here becoming vulture food.
I believe these flashes are a guide to defeating Shao Kahn. But disrupting the flow of time can have serious consequences.
Boy, will they. He says they must fight in the tournament and win. He can't, though, since he's an Elder God and ain't allowed to interfere. The next day,
Well,
his
damn.
flashes help him discover an undercover Kung Lao, another Shaolin monk, currently disguised as an Elvis fan. Kung Lao's jelly of Liu Kang, the Shaolin Golden Boy, so he offers to fight Scorpion, an undead ninja whose name was once Hanzo Hasashi. Scorpion kicks his ass without even really wanting
Yeah,
to.
the only reason why he's even called Scorpion is because of his, hook thing. Other than that, oh no, wait, maybe it was the hook thing plus poison? I don't know. I haven't played any of the games. Don't get mad at me, I literally have never played any of them. I'm sorry.
He's here for revenge.
I demand Sub-Zero.
He wants to fight the Ice Ninja Sub-Zero, real name Bihan, because his clan of assassins, the Lin Kuei, murdered Scorpion and all the rest of his family and clan, the Shirai
Damn.
Ryu. This was depicted in the amazing opening sequence in the 2021 film. But Raiden has a vision that if Scorpion kills Subby, bad things will happen. Noob things. He makes a deal with Scorpion not to do it.
Spare Sub-Zero's life, and I will request that the Elder Gods return the Shirai Ryu to the realm of mortals.
Wait, what? Again?
can be
you would
done.
Just do that? To get to Sub-Zero,
I guess he
Scorpion's
is an
gonna have to
elder
go
god.
through his Lin Kuei condiment friends, Mustard Cyrax, and Ketchup Sector. He dresses them down and earns the fight he really wants against Bihan, who's always just... He's so frosty, like all the time. He's like actively sublimating. Scorpion takes the fight to the Nether Realm,
Whoa,
another one of the
straight
6
to hell.
main realms. It's basically hell. Scorpion's comfy down here since he's a revenant. After Bihan killed him, he was brought back to life by Quan Chi, that cool-looking sorcerer with the deep voice.
Scorpion. Kill him.
Quan Chi reminds Scorpion that the Lin Kuei massacred the Shirai Ryu, and while I like this art style, I'm gonna skip counting any of these kills. Feels a bit too abstract for me, like Scorpion was reading about it in a book or something. But it's
Yeah,
still
I'll
real to
let that be.
Scorpion, damn it!
I'll
So
agree
he
with you.
reveals his bastard skelly face and kills Sub-Zero off screen? What? Looks like he burned Bihan down to the bone, then ripped his head off. Raiden's not mad at
Damn
him,
it.
so he's just disappointed. Cyrax is upset about the murder of his ninja mate, but Raiden tells him to chill out because the Lin Kuei kinda suck. They're fighting for Outworld even though they're from Earthrealm.
Betraying your
Oh,
own realm?
that is
I
terrible.
expect better, even from an assassin.
Oh, also, their leader wants to turn them all into robots. It's called the Cyber Initiative. To test Cyrax's loyalty to Outworld, Shao Kahn has him fight Johnny Cage. When Cyrax wins, he's told
Dude
the
literally
usual.
has his name tattooed on his chest.
But
Come
a
on,
grumpy
man.
God shake from Raiden makes him grant mercy to the Cagester. Very little finishing going on here. They must not have the issue of Nintendo Power with the fatality codes. This disobedience upsets Cyrax's superior, Sector, a prominent cheerleader of the Cyber
maybe.
Initiative. Cyrax is not, so they fight about it. And while
Well,
Cyrax
sure.
wins this fight, he won't win the war. Raiden has another flash of his future self's cryptic message.
Must win.
He decides it's Liu Kang who must win, but to do so, he'll have to get through Ermac first. Ermac's a weird soul Frankenstein of multiple dead guys.
We are many. You are one. We will destroy.
Not bad.
Liu Kang kicks his ass.
I like that.
Kicks their asses, earning the attention of Kitana.
their
She's
ass.
the Adanian princess, fighting for Outworld on behalf of her father Shao Kahn, scary skull mask guy. She loses her spar
He's got
against
his skull
him.
mask.
They definitely be flirting while they beating each other down.
You're good. Show me more.
I mean, not too much of what she can show in that outfit, but she will speak to him in her
His
love
whole
language.
skills.
Do
Whole
it.
skills, man.
Do what?
Kill me.
Ha, it's true what they say. Men are from Earthrealm and women are from Outworld. Luke chooses not to kill her, which in this game
Nah,
series
I ain't
is
killing.
the start of a romantic storyline. Liu Kang's the last Earthrealm combatant, but he's still gotta fight Goro.
What's a Goro?
Goro's the reigning
That guy?
champion of Mortal Kombat, and to fight him, you gotta
Wait
go
for
through
it.
Goro's hole. Lu's pooped out of the Goro hole into a dungeon where he meets Goro,
This
the
guy.
four-armed prince of the Shao Kahn and forever fan favorite. I mean, how couldn't he be? He looks terrifying in the first game. There, he was portrayed by a stop-motion figure, while everyone else was played by actors using mocap. No, I
Really?
didn't mean that mocap. No one ever means that
Oh.
mocap. I meant motion-captured actors, like all these badasses. Liu Kang defeats Goro almost as
Whoa, why
quickly
did that guy's head look so much bigger? Moving on.
as friggin' Cole Young, and returns to the throne room so he can face the real final
Success.
challenge, Shang Tsung himself. Though the sorcerer is a shapeshifter and much more agile than you might expect for his age, Liu Kang wins, officially ending the tournament and saving Earthrealm. Yay!
Victory!
Earthrealmers rejoice! Yeah, Outworlders, y'all get out of here, you and your booty cheeks. Clap, clap, clap. This is where the storyline for the
Damn
first
it,
Mortal
James.
Kombat ended, but it's not the end here, since Raiden's amulet is still cracking. Sorry. That means he's still gotta
Damn
find
it.
a way to change the future. Right after this Star Wars ceremonial celebration, where the Shaolin monks sit on the coolest platform ever made. Let's hear it for that platform. So polite, all the
Yes,
background
yes.
folk
Clap,
in this
clap,
game.
clap.
I think it's safe to say that Mortal Kombat 9 saved the franchise.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, a round of applause indeed. While the 3D era has its fans, most people were disappointed with Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, since it was rated teen and thus was mostly bloodless. I mean, Warner
Damn.
Brothers wasn't gonna let Superman get his spine ripped out. Midway, the company
Ah,
that
that
made
would've
every
been
Mortal
cool.
Kombat game, filed for bankruptcy mere months after MKV DCU's release. Thankfully, when Warner Brothers bought the IP, they also kept on a lot of Midway's team, who rebranded as NetherRealm Studios. They got more money, better offices, and most importantly, more
Nice.
time to spend developing the game, and they used it wisely.
Good
they
job,
went back to a
guys.
mature
Good
rating
job.
and reinstituted all the blood while carrying over all the good things from MKV DCU, like its story mode. Mortal Kombat 9 was a monster hit, and I love that it allowed a team of developers to make a successful comeback. Shao Kahn gets shouty at Shang Tsung for dang losing,
500 years I have waited. Now I must wait 500 more.
just to be the
Wait,
man who
what?
waits 1,000 years to conquer your home world. The sorcerer
Oh,
tells
come
Shao
on.
Kahn he's got another idea. First, he's got to get all young and sexy. The
So,
character's
hold on. You have to wait 500 years before you can challenge Earthrealm again? That really seems, well, tedious. Couldn't you just challenge them, like, once every year or something? I don't know.
appearance changed
A
like
year-long
this in Mortal
tournament?
Kombat 2 when he became a playable character. It changed again in Mortal Kombat 3 when he became Alice Cooper. Shang Tsung Mark II tells
screw it,
Raiden
I don't
about
know.
to have one more tourney. The last one, he swears. If Outworld wins, it'll merge with Earthrealm, obviously. But if Earthrealm wins, Shao Kahn will stop trying to take it over. Forever. Like, seriously. He swears. Raiden doesn't agree at first,
Yeah, no, he
so
doesn't
Shang Tsung
swear.
opens a portal to Outworld. Let's start a war! Start an
Sure.
inter-realm war! With arcade tens! K-tens!
Oh, hey, is this how he loses his
The
arms?
number and kidnap Sonya Blade off screen. In the process, though, 22 of them get killed in the battle, along with 5 Shaolin monks I see lying around dead in the background. Raiden has a vision of Liu Kang winning this new tournament, but since fulfilling the vision last time didn't stop his amulet from crack-a-lackin', he reasons these visions might be of things he has to stop from happening.
Perhaps he must win refers to another.
And perhaps your hat is kind of dumb. Raiden agrees to the new
Come on,
rules,
man.
and they head to the tourney, which will be held in Outworld.
I mean, all it said was he. You probably had enough time to at least say a name instead.
Jax just
Instead
comes
of
along to
he.
find Sonya, but now that he's here, might as
Asshole.
well compete.
Jackson Briggs, you will face Baraka.
Oh, no worries, man. You'll be back looking for Sonya in no time.
Oh,
Raiden's
that's
already
gonna
having
hurt.
visions of her in his next MK fanfiction. They wind up looking for her in Mustafar, I think, where they have a quick fight with the Adanian Jade. When the cameraman refuses to rack focus away from her rack, cut away to Sonya being held
Nice.
captive by Shiva, a Shokan, like Goro, who's loyal to the Adanians, including Princess Katana and the Cleavage Canyon known as Jade. Adania was one of the 6 main realms and corresponds to Eden, you know, like the garden variety. Unfortunately for them,
Oh.
Edania was merged with Outworld after Shao Kahn won 10 Mortal Kombat tournaments in a row. Edanians look like
Shit.
humans, but are descended from gods and age much slower. Katana is like 10,000 years old, the friggin' cougar. Grrr. Jax attacks the guards in the Deadpool stage, which made its first appearance in Mortal Kombat 2. Here, it has
Deadpool.
2 dead guys chained up in the background, who I'll count. I'll also count one of these weird, fleshy Gamorrean guard guys who jacks
What do you mean,
American
fleshy?
gladiators into the inconvenient acid pool, which was a stage fatality you could do in MK2. Then he defeats Shiva, which allows him to save Sonya from the entity. Sub-Zero's back,
We
hanging out
gotcha.
with a smoky Lin Kuei ninja named, well, Smoke. God, standing next to these two probably feels like you're in a theme park dark ride. But wait a minute, Sub-Zero
Maybe.
died. We saw it, kinda. That was OG Subby Bihan. This is Bihan's younger brother, Kuai Liang, who's taken the name over so he can be Subby.
Yeah, quickly on to explain it for you. Sub-Zero is not a name, it's a title, and it's passed down to those of the, I forget the group that can control the ice within them. So while one Sub-Zero can die, another can be born.
Subby 2! Sub-Zero and Smoke are trying to learn what
A lot of
happened
people
to
don't know
Bihan.
that.
Maybe check below the 37 goddamn bodies in the background. Oh man, I
Damn,
didn't think
that's a
this
lot
would
of
be like the
bodies.
Purge. Thanks, Josh. Smoke finds Kano selling rocket launchers to Shang Tsung, a guy who we've already seen has fireballs. So like, why you spending your money, dude? Smoke kicks Kano's ass in a forest where 8 dead bodies can be seen in the background. That includes one guy who's become a snake nest we'll see again later. So don't complain I missed him when we get there. Smoke's victory is short-lived, since he gets an invisible beating courtesy of a cyborgified sector. He's here to spread the
Oh
good
no,
word of the Cyber
Sector,
Initiative.
how could you?
Return with us to begin your transformation.
You actually did it. You're a cyborg.
Yes, thank you. That cyborg is defeated, but Smoke's still about to become an e-cigarette.
Oh,
Raiden
crap.
sees a vision of it, and fans know that's what happened to him during the original timeline. Raiden interferes this time,
Damn.
killing Smoke's 6 would-be captors and seriously voiding their warranties. Yes, cyborgs count.
Thank
They're
God, that
mechanized
was
people,
close.
okay? Thanks to Raiden, Smoke is still a ninja, albeit probably one who smells like cigars. Sub-Zero also finds a
we don't know what kind of
Cyber
smoke.
and it's tragically Cyrax, who didn't even want to become a robot man in the first place. Subby Z beats him up, then runs into Sonya and Jax, who tell him his
Damn.
brother Bihan was killed by Scorpion.
Dun dun dun.
All of a sudden, Ermac comes out
Hey,
of a
thanks.
portal all pissed off and uses his creepy dead guy magic to freaking burst Jax's arms apart.
Oh,
That
that's
shit
how he
is
loses
so
his
much more
arms.
than just a flesh
Shit.
wound. Jax didn't have metal arms during his premiere in Mortal Kombat 2, but he had them for the third game, where they were bionic enhancements he voluntarily wore over his regular arms. This was also the case
Oh my
in MK
God.
Annihilation. But elsewhere, they're replacement arms, like in a comic where Baraka cut them off, or in the 2021 film where Sub-Zero shattered them apart, or in the
Oh.
animated feature Scorpion's Revenge, where Goro rips them off, which might be the coolest way for them to go. Sub-Zero finds Shao Kahn and has to
Shit.
face his brother's killer. So Quan Chi does that voodoo that he do so well and brings out the Scorpion King. The Ice Ninja defeats the Revenant and is about to put him down for good when Cyber Lin Kuei show up and subdue Subby. Sector and Cyrax lead the charge and take him away.
You
Princess Katana
bastards.
gets in
No.
trouble with her dad because she doesn't kill this bald dude she defeats in combat with a K. Wait, is that Arlene? I don't know, but Shao Kahn does his daughter's homework for her and offs the guy himself. Huh, kids. Raiden
oh
sees
well,
this
it's
familial
one guy.
conflict and tries to take advantage of it.
Go to Shang Tsung's flesh pits. Much will be revealed.
Flesh
there.
pits?
Damn, Ray, man. Ain't even buy her dinner and you already trying to take her to the flesh pits? She takes
Why is
his
it called a
advice and
flesh
walks
pit?
boobily through the forest from Wizard of Oz. But her friend Jade tries to stop her, saying she should be a loyal daughter to their Emperor Shao Kahn. One friendly ass beating later,
Oh,
Katana gets
God, right
past
through the
Jade
head.
and makes her way into the flesh pits. She finds a bunch of ladies in tubes, and they ain't Ripley clones, they're naked toothy ladies. Clothe me, clothe me. One of them is
Disgusting.
cold and shamed, lying naked on the floor.
She looks like me.
I mean, I guess, but why would that be?
Very, very toothy though.
Oh, duh, that's right. This chick is Katana's sister! It's Melina, a fan favorite. And not just because she's totally butt-ass naked.
Yeah,
She's also
sweet.
unhinged and a lot of fun.
Come, let us be a family.
Katana
So
defeats
she's
her
straight
and
up
learns
crazy.
that Shang Tsung is responsible for creating this half Tarkadan, half clone. He did so on the orders of Papa Shaka Khan, who tells Katana he ain't her real dad.
Your father was a weakling Adenian king. I annihilated him while merging his realm with Outworld, and took his queen as my wife.
I Can't tell if she already knew this or not. Katana is taken away, and Jade realizes maybe the Emperor isn't a good guy. She tries to
well,
free
no
Katana,
shit.
but gets run out of
He
the
was a
place and
skull.
attacked by Melina on the beach. Melina may have
And
slightly...
I don't even mean a mask that's a skull. He's literally wearing a skull that's a mask.
more clothes on now, but don't worry, the game's still gonna give us that boob shot.
Nice.
God, Jade probably didn't even have to fight her. Just tip her over. She's so fucking top heavy. Raiden and his lightning lads down up onto the beach.
I don't think it'd be that
and
easy.
Jade lends her booty brush and ponytail to their cause. Liu Kang learns that Katana is being held prisoner by Shao Kahn, strung up like Sonya and Kano were in this stage in Mortal Kombat 2. Liu's too distracted to
Neat.
fight in the tournament, so Raiden gives the go-ahead to Kung Lao. He's told he has to fight in a sorcerer handicap match against Shang Tsung and Quan Chi.
No Earthrealm war can stop this deadly alliance.
That's a reference to the fifth Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, which had a plot where these two work together. The storyline mode wasn't quite as cinematic, though. Kung Lao wins that fight, then has to go through the secondary boss, Kintaro, who's basically a kitty cat Goro. Kung Lao beats Peter Crisoro and
that
gets
was
cocky,
such a
which
stretch,
is what I've always
James.
liked about the guy.
See, Raiden? Earthrealm is free.
And now he's dead, killed by a surprise neck snap courtesy of Shao Kahn. Kung
Idiot,
Lao,
you
more
never
like
turn
Kung
your back
Pao,
on an
am I
enemy.
right? Poor Kung Lao's always been a punching bag of the series. He was blasted by Shao Kahn in MK3, killed by the Deadly Alliance in Deception, soul-sucked in the 2021 movie, and ripped in half in the animated film.
Ew, that was disgusting.
Fatality.
At least he dies with variety, unlike his ancestor the Great Kung Lao, who always just gets murdered by Goro. Liu Kang kidney tackles Shao Kahn and they have their climactic showdown. Of course, Liu wins and uses his Shaolin
Sure.
monk powers to Kung Pao Shao Kahn, entering his fist into the dude's torso. This counts as a kill as far as I'm concerned. I mean, look at all that mouth blood.
Yeah, most likely. I
Once
think
again,
that destroyed the
Outworld is a
heart.
bunch of Lehu's the hers, thanks to Lehu Kahang. And sure, Kung Lao may have died, but at least Liu got the girl, and the amulet's fixed. Or wait, no it's not. Well, at least Liu got the girl. The Mortal Kombat
Shit.
2 story is over now, so we can start MK3's, which sees the return of Shao Kahn, who did die, but has been resurrected by Quan Chi. Even though
there it
Outworld
is.
lost the 10th Mortal Kombat
Yeah, that
tournament,
makes sense.
And then the winner takes all, swear to God's final tournament, Quan Chi says they should just invade Earthrealm anyway. It might anger the Elder Gods, but Shao Kahn says fuck them gods. Only problem is, his ex-wife Sindel died casting a spell that prevents him from invading other realms.
Yeah,
Quan Chi
shit.
says dead people are his specialty. Hell, he brought Bihan back as Noob Saibot. That's that shadow ninja hanging out right there. Quan Chi
Oh,
does the
well,
same with
look at that.
Sindel, Queen of Edenia and true mother to Princess Katana. He turns her from a bastard Skelly into a naked desert MILF. She's now loyal to Shao Kahn and agrees to remove her magic realm protection spell.
Not bad.
Invasion of Earthrealm can now begin.
It does, with a fight on the streets of the creatively named Earthrealm City. There are a number of casualties here, somewhere in the neighborhood of
15, 16, 17.
Whoa, 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 Striker. I don't pay you to count. I pay Josh to count. What's the
Oh,
number, good
no.
buddy? Thanks.
Wait, where's my shirt?
You heard him. 12 background bodies dot the streets and thus can be added to the count. All that death and these big
Oh,
fuckers,
shit.
I don't even know what they are bad news for Earthrealmers like SWAT officers Curtis Stryker and Cabal. After defeating the usual Outworld appetizer, they see Melina standing there with her ass out. God, that outfit looks even worse when everyone around her's in full tactical gear. Stryker defeats Melina, but still doesn't understand what's going on.
I mean,
Johnny
technically it
Cage
is better
fighting a
for
giant
fighting.
monster? What is this, Time Smashers?
No, but it is Motaro Smashers, since Raiden kills the
Ooh,
Centaurian.
shit.
It's confirmed when they get back to Outworld later. This is Raiden stopping Johnny Cage's original death, as he saw in one of his visions. Cage was actually killed and brought back a whole bunch of times in the original timeline. It was kinda dumb. In any case, I'm bummed by Motaro's kill. I know he's got some naysayers, but I've always loved the
Naysayer
scary
because he's
secondary
fought
boss
horse.
of MK3.
Funny.
I was bummed about his shitty depiction in Annihilation, and he doesn't even get a single line in this game? What gives? Instead, we get a second appearance from Kintaro that nobody asked for, who uses his magical fire breath to flame the Maiden Fair, by which I mean Cabal, whose
Damn.
skin is horribly burnt. Is anyone's power, aloe vera? Stryker is able to beat Kintaro, then has to face Ermac in a subway. He must break out the bullet time or something, since this human cop uses his human cop weapons to defeat an undead ninja made of a bunch of souls. Stryker is approached
Sweet.
by Nightwolf, an Earthrealm warrior of the fictional Matoka tribe. They agree to be friends, but Stryker fails his critical
work
role
together.
when he looks for Cabal's burnt body. His partner's been taken to Outworld by that nasty Aussie bastard, Kano.
Burned to a crisp you were. Good thing I found you.
Cabal used to be a member of Kano's Black
Damn.
Dragon criminal empire, and Kano has saved
Goodbye,
him with a
Cabal.
gas mask and pigtails, hoping to get him on their side again. I like that Kano and Cabal's relationship was touched on in the 2021 movie. It made for some great profane dialogue. This Cabal doesn't want to be a bad guy though, and demands to see Shao Kahn in person. When they get to his throne room, they watch as the Emperor saps away Shang Tsung's soul to give to his resurrected rewife Sindel.
Oh.
Damn, Kahn, pleasure in your lady with another guy? Whatever y'all are into, I guess.
Okay.
Cabal's attempt to approach Shao Kahn runs into various difficulties, so he uses his newfound super speed to catch the nearest portal back to
Cool.
Earthrealm. There,
That
he
was
runs
cool.
into Cyber Sub-Zero, a never-before-seen version of the character. When Raiden changed the timeline and saved Smoke from becoming a cyborg, he inadvertently caused Kuai Liang to fall to the Cyber Initiative instead. Smoke and Raiden aren't pleased about that, so they reprogram Sub-Zero to be on their side again. Wonder how many Dweemer cogs it took. Cyber Subby
Like,
agrees
huh,
to return
I'm
to
back.
Outworld undercover, but Sector sniffs him out like right the fuck away and tries to fight him in that subway station. Sub-Zero wins and looks at Sector's hero's path to learn where the Outworld bullies are. Kano,
Found
quit
them.
lasering the hostages, you dick! Sub-Zero shows up and freezes all 10 arms of the oppressors, then frees
Aha.
the Earthrealm soldiers before the bad guys thaw out. After defeating Hobbs and Gora, he makes it to a graveyard where Quan Chi is casting a, no shit, Soulnado.
What did you see?
Soul
One of
NATO?
Shao Kahn's Soulnados.
Sub-Zero knows how shitty blank NATO things tend
So
to
it's
be.
a real.
He goes to stop it when he's intercepted by Noob Saibot. This is his brother Bihan, brought back from the dead by Quan Chi.
You and I both. We are flawed copies of our former selves.
They fight, and Cyber Subby stops his Cybrobot. By the way, the stupid-ass name Noob Saibot comes from reversing Boone and Tobias, the surnames of Mortal Kombat co-creators
Really?
Ed Boon and John Tobias. Quan Chi still tries
So
to
that's
cast
why
that
it's called
Soul
Noob?
Nader, but Nightwolf
That
stops
sucks.
him and kicks Bihan into that green party. The Sorcerer bails with a blast, escaping while, frankly, really disrespecting the people buried there. Okay? Nightwolf reports back to the good
Damn.
guys, but once you know it, this still ain't fixed the future according to the achy breaky amulet. Raiden's furious that nothing is working, so he takes Liu Kang to go talk to the other Elder Gods. As soon as they're
That's
gone,
it up.
Cyber Lin Kuei appears, so they can have a bunch of all-out ninja fights! When the
Ninja
Biofreaks battle
fights!
is over, I can count 15 or so bodies lying around. But those include Cyrax and Sector, who definitely aren't dead, so I can't conclusively say anyone else is either. Oh, except this cyborg.
Nope, yeah, that
Katana
guy's dead.
decapitates with a fan. If you want kills to count, don't
What's
worry,
up?
because Sindella's here screaming her goddamn lungs out. The resurrected Sindel is simply OP in this game, since she faces down a series of strangely weak attacks from these Earthrealmers who fight her one at a time. Not only that, she winds up killing pretty much all of your faves,
Aw,
and Striker.
damn.
She tells Jax to heal, kicks Smoke in the crotch and snaps his neck before his man pain can even start, and finally rips out Jade's stomach. Lily Mumster then
Shit.
beats the crap out of her daughter Kitana, having lost all sense of self after getting back with her ex.
Shao Kahn has resurrected me. You have betrayed him.
She starts
He
to sap
killed
away Kitana's
you.
life with purple magic when Nightwolf interferes and stops her with blue magic. Blue's better. Go blue? Sindel
Blue
regains
is
the
good.
upper hair, but when she goes for the kill, Nightwolf uses his I'm rubber, you're glue powers to reflect it back onto her, killing them both in the same surge of energy.
Damn.
On tomorrow.
Double death.
Raiden and Liu Kang beg the Elder Gods to stop Shao Kahn's invasion, but they say they can't because technically he's not breaking any rules.
Invasion is not itself a transgression. It is the merger of realms that is prescribed.
A distinction without a difference!
The giant heads are a giant disappointment, so the
Well,
monk and the
you
lightning
guys are
god
useless.
return to an absolute mess. Liu finds a mortally wounded Kitana, who lets him know she was a big fan of his before dying from the damage inflicted by her mom.
They are dead.
I know, dude. They got kill graphics and everything.
Damn,
And with Raiden's time
that
cookie still
sucks.
crumbling, Liu Kang has lost all faith in the lightning god.
What is next, Raiden? Tell me the future. How do we honor their sacrifice?
Wow, attitude much?
Sacrifice.
Since everyone is dead, except for Sonya and Johnny for some reason,
Oh,
Liu
hey,
dismisses
cool.
Raiden as an elder fool. The Ansem god becomes a seeker of darkness and visits Quan Chi in the fiery Netherrealm. Raiden asks him to align with Earthrealm, promising him the souls of all the fallen combatants. But Quan Chi laughs it
You
off.
can't be
He's already
serious.
got them souls, thanks to an agreement he made with Shao Kahn.
Dun dun dun!
Wait, how are Raiden and Shao Kahn able to use other people's souls as tender? Is this some kind of multi-level soul marketing scam?
I have no
Raiden has
idea.
to fight
One's a
some of the
god and one's
revenants
a
off,
demon.
including an angry and somehow even boobier Kitana. Quan Chi tells him Shao Kahn's
Oh
about
my
to
God.
merge Outworld with Earthrealm, which makes Raiden realize that if he does, he will finally officially violate the rules of the Elder Gods.
He must win.
He determines that the he who must win is Shao Kahn himself, a plan of action Liu Kang thinks is insane.
That is insane.
See? What's really insane is that Raiden didn't send a clearer message back in time. Couldn't have just said Shao Kahn must win? That extra syllable
maybe.
with all the confusion, dude. Shao
That's
Kahn
what I
makes his entrance
said.
into Earthrealm, and when Liu Kang goes to fight him, Raiden thunderclaps back with lightning. They face off, and the combination of their fire and lightning powers consumes Liu Kang's body and actually kills Mortal Kombat's main character. Raiden asks for forgiveness, but Liu bicycle kicks him while he's down.
You have killed us.
Damn, that's cold. Johnny Cage and Sonya are
that
helpless to
sucks.
stop Shao Kahn, so, you know, good thing they survived. Raiden doesn't even bother fighting. He just wants the prophecy to be fulfilled. Kahn beats him back and forth between this timeline and the other one, reenacting everything, including the Shattered Amulet. But when Shao Kahn declares victory and tries to merge the realms, it finally officially violates the rules. A bunch of dream demons appear and save Raiden so he can live forever! A newly empowered Raiden is able to defeat Shao Kahn, though not easily, since this boss battle's a bitch. After the fight, Raiden sicks the Elder God eels on the Emperor of Outworld, and they kill him by turning him into a firework.
No,
God's
seriously,
bless
about
Outworld.
damn time.
The invasion is over
God.
and the amulet is restored, meaning Raiden has saved this timeline from Armageddon. Too bad everyone's dead anyway.
I am responsible for their loss.
I mean, yeah, man, kinda. Raiden leaves
Yeah,
with Sonya,
kinda
Johnny, and Liu
sucks.
Kang's corpse, meaning they don't see when Shao Kahn's helm is picked up by Quan Chi. Turns out he's been working for Lord Shinnok this whole time, the Elder God of Death, who's another big bad of the franchise. I'd get into more details, but there will be time for that in Mortal Kombat X, when he's the story's main antagonist. For now, the game ends with this cliffhanger.
It is time. Soon I will be free. Earthrealm and Outworld.
Dun dun dun.
Honestly, not a
How many
bad story.
combatants got
I
back
like
to the
it.
future, back to their graves? Let's find out and get to the numbers. Just as soon as I select my to the numbers, James.
Let's see here. Not 2017, James. I don't want to play with turbo talking mode on. Santa meat. Gross. Oh yeah, Crazy Ralph James.
Ah, Crazy Ralph James it is.
Oh, I thought I would just become Crazy Ralph me, but...
Finish him.
What are you doing?
Bixby.
You're doomed!
Crazy James wins. James-tality.
James-tality. Oh my god. Alright, you brought me back. I like it.
That guy's crazy. I counted 148 kills in Mortal Kombat 9, which included nearly every playable and named character, and a whole bunch of dead folk in the background. For this pie chart, I'll divide the kills between the 98 background bodies or extras and the 50 named characters I counted, 34 of whom were in that opening scene. As far as who did the killing, 9 characters had confirmed kills on screen. Raiden and Sindel tied for the most with 8, Shao Kahn was in 3rd place with 4, and all the other killer combatants scored a single casualty with a K each.
Really?
And if you didn't
Only
notice,
one?
I can't really do time codes or run times with a video game, so those are all the stats I have for you here in this void.
Don't
I'll give
worry
the
about
golden
it.
chainsaw for coolest kill to all the dead combatants shown in the beginning. Rare that any technically off-screen kills get this award, but this was a great opener and painted such a gnarly picture. It
Hey, now we
immediately made
actually
me
finally get to
excited
see
for
the
rest of
goal.
game. Dome Machete for lamest kill goes to Cyber Sub-Zero. The whole Sindel massacre is a letdown as it's depicted, but
Yeah, that
Cyber
is
Sub
terrible.
gets taken out by 3 punches. And that's it. Mortal Kombat 9 came out in 2011 to huge acclaim, winning several Fighting Game of the Year awards. It put the franchise
hell
back
yeah.
in the spotlight, and a sequel followed 3 years later. If this episode does well, I can look at MKX. But until then,
Yeah, that
I'm
would be
James A.
nice.
Janice. This has been the Kill Count. Thanks a lot for watching this.
Well, folks, I hope you all enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Link to the original will be in the description below, and I'll see you folks next time when we flick on. Peace out.